Once upon a time, there lived a blacksmith whose name was Trojan, and he had very big and mighty ears like that of an antelope. Trojan always had scarf around his head that each time he wants to barb, he would take the barber inside his room, and that was the only time he would remove the scarf from his head. Trojan would ask the barber if they noticed anything odd about him, and like every other barber, they would say that he has an antelope ears and he gets to kill every one of them. Trojan killed every barber that admitted he has donkey ears. Now, after the state of things have lasted a good while, there was hardly a barber left in town that would shave the blacksmith, and it came to be the turn of the master of company of barbers to go up there to barb the blacksmith. But unluckily, at the very moment that he should have set out, the master fell suddenly ill, and he told one of his apprentices that he should go instead. So he gathered his things and went to the blacksmith house. When he was taken to the blacksmith's bedroom, he was asked why he had come and not his master. The young man replied that the master was ill and there was no one but himself who could be trusted with the honor. The blacksmith was satisfied with the answer and sat down and let a sheet of fine linen be put around him. He removed the scarf from his head and asked the young man if he noticed anything odd about him. The young man quickly replied, "No, nothing at all." The blacksmith was so happy and he gave him so much money. "Henceforth, you shall come every day to shave me," says the blacksmith. So when the apprentice returned home and the master inquired about how he did with the blacksmith, the young man answered, "Oh, very well, and he says I will be coming to shave him every day, and he gave me so much money." He said nothing to his master about the blacksmith's ears. Unlike the other barbers, from this time, the apprentice went up regularly to barb the blacksmith. But after a while, he was so disturbed that he wanted to tell everyone about the donkey ear. But his master saw there was something on his mind and asked him what it was. The youth replied that he has been tormenting himself for so long and that he wanted to share the secret with someone, but he was so scared. And his master replied, "Trust me, I will keep it to myself. Or, if you do not like to do that, confess it to your pastor or go into some field outside the town and dig a hole. And after you have dug it, kneel down and whisper your secret 3 times into the hole. Then put back the earth and come away." The apprentice thought about what the master had said, and it seemed so much like a best plan. This way, the blacksmith would not know that I told anybody. Besides, I'm just speaking to the hole. And that very afternoon, he went to dug a hole outside the town and knelt down and whispered it 3 times over. "The blacksmith Trojan has goat's ears. The blacksmith Trojan has goat's ears. The blacksmith Trojan has goat's ears." And as he said so, a great burden seemed to roll off him, and he shoveled the earth carefully back and ran home. He felt so relieved and happy. "Finally, I could say it out," says the blacksmith. But something happened. Weeks passed, and there sprang up a very big tree from the hole, and some farmers who were tending their flocks nearby noticed the tree growing there, and one of them decided to cut the stem to make flutes of it. But directly he began to play, the flute would do nothing but sing. The blacksmith Trojan has goat ears. Of course, it was not long before the town knew of this wonderful flute and what he said. And at last, the news got to the ears of the blacksmith. He was so angry and he sent for the apprentice. But the apprentice was so scared that he had to confess to him that he said nothing to nobody, that he only said it 3 times to the earth. Then, the blacksmith knew that even the earth gave up its secret, and he granted the young man his life, but he never allowed him to barb him anymore.
So, what did you learn from this story? Let me know in the comment section. Kindly subscribe, like, share to your family and friends, and comment. See you on the next episode.